Hey there guys, and welcome back to the Lionheart SMP. And today I'm just getting together a few project boxes here because we've got a big project we're going to do at Spawn here. And we're going to be celebrating the 4th of July here, even though I know this video is out a couple days after this was being recorded on the 3rd. And so we're going to prepare for a little celebration here. So kick back, relax, enjoy the video. Don't forget to leave a like and leave comments. And if you really enjoyed the content here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. Appreciate you stopping by, coming by, and watching the video. So let's get started with some work today. Okay, so this is what we got building material wise. I think this is a good start, and we're gonna go ahead and go over there to Spawn. And what we're gonna be building, like I said, was a fountain. So we're gonna go ahead and go through the nether because it's a little quicker than flying. And Mr. Funky, I believe, has placed us down a marker for what's supposed to be the center of Spawn. So that's what we're going to do, is come over here. Lovely nether portals. Let's take some rockets out. Alright. So he's saying that the middle point of Spawn is going to be right here. So we've got a little elevation to work with. And yeah, I think the thing to do may be to... Ooh, my silk touch is almost dead. It'll last a little bit. Okay, so the thing we're going to do is just kind of like shave this back a bit, I believe. Yeah, this will be fine. And I'm going to take quite a bit of this gravel out of the way too, I believe. Alright, let me get some of this terraform work I want to do done, and I will get back to you guys. Alright guys, I got a lot of this area here cleared out and ready so that we could build the circle here, and I kind of went a little overboard with some of that gravel, but I'm thinking knock some of the rest of this gravel out and put the dirt in. The gravel can be over there on the hills and stuff. It looks fine. Plus we could use it for crafting. So I want to, at this level here, this will be, no. Is it this level? Yeah. This level here will be our floor. And I want to take about half of that and convert it to polished. And we're just going to throw in blocks here and there. And this floor is just going to kind of be a little random. We might even want to grab a smidge of cobble. Cobble? Do I have cobble? Cobble. Probably do in here. Yeah, smidge of cobble. And just kind of random up this floor just a little bit. We gotta get, yeah, here we go. And this will be the floor. Put that in. Put that in. Here we go. Polished. Unpolished. Yeah, it's gonna kind of be just like randomly broken up type floor here. This has got a, that's got to go. Put a cobble in. I'm gonna actually make that solid. I should have enough of those. cobble, stone brick, and an andesite. Let's see what this looks like. Actually, we got to replace these two with. Yeah, that looks great. Actually, looks pretty good. Let's pile up here and look at it. Yeah, that's got a real good look to it. I like it. And we're just basically going to need to outline this one more time with these blocks and make them random. So let's, before that bothers me too bad, let's just do this. And 3 of these, 1 of these, 1 of those, a couple cobbles, 1, 2, 3, absolutely. And let's end it up like that. How's that look? Got some dirt here. We can actually pile up and get a decent look at it. It's not going to matter too much on that outside row because I'm pretty sure we're going to put slabs over there, over those. Yeah, we're going to slab that up a little bit to hold the water in. And what slabs do we want to use? Probably got plenty of these. And guys, if I didn't mention what we're doing, we're building a fountain to kind of be like a center point of town here. And also we're going to do a little redstone projects with this fountain. So yeah, just need a few more. And you know, I didn't include any smooth stone in that, and it still looks pretty good. Alright, let's see. I kind of want to experiment a little bit with the spruce wood, and so I want to let's make some stairs, and let's make some slabs, and I kind of want to like spruce wood up this whole thing here. I want to see how it looks anyways, and do a turn there. Here, turn, let's see, turn, and bam. Alright, and then from there we would half slab all of these. Let me pile up here and see what that looks like. Now, if we go with that, we're going to replace a few blocks. I kind of like it. Yeah. There's a few blocks around the edges we're going to need to replace. And I'm thinking like, come here, pick. Let's get rid of you. And replace that with a perfect. And that gives it that connected look, and without taking anything away from anything we've done, because you're not actually going to be able to see that. See, it's pretty good. So like I said, that block doesn't matter nearly as much as it might have seemed like it would have. Kind of give this fountain a little bit of, I want to feel like it's a place to come hang out. You know, you could sit right there. And let's see, this is supposed to have slabs there. Okay, and we're gonna need some more, man, going through the materials. That's okay, that's what we gather them for. So yeah, that's what we gather them for. Let's see. Yes, that gives it a real nice look. Alright, now we can actually get rid of this pumpkin. This guy. And we're going to leave that one there just so we know where the center is real quick. And I have some glowstone. We're going to want to light this area up just a bit. So let's go ahead and for sure do these corners. Alright guys, I'm just being silly there, playing with the fireworks. I have crafted a few, and yeah, I wanted to go ahead and show you, and this is actually after I've got everything done, but I realized I did not actually record myself building this fountain. So what I've done here, and you know, I put the glowstone all over the place in here in this corner. And so I use these glowstones as conjunctions, and basically, you know, this is a pretty basic shape. You know, you could copy it real easily right now. Oh my goodness, leave me alone, zombie! Zombie, die. Thank you. Yeah. So what happened is on top of these stone bricks right here is actually a water sources. So there's 4 water sources. And then I added 2 blocks, one there to update the water so that it would kind of flow like it is there towards the center, so that the center column would be covered. And that's basically the fountain. That's pretty simple. So yeah, sorry I forgot to record it, but there it is. You know, if you want to copy it, surely I explained that well. So let's jump on to the next clip explaining the redstone. Alright, well, I'm going to try to explain how to build this mechanism. First thing we're going to start out with is a clock, because what we're going to build is a fireworks launcher. We want to launch fireworks. We're going to do a fireworks show here in a little bit, but we've got to build the machine first. So the first thing we want to do is build an etho hopper clock. So you're going to point 2 hoppers into one another, put comparators on each side. Now if you were to put one item in there, you'd see they bounce back and forth, and that in of itself creates a clock. But if we turn around and place these blocks in right here, and this is kind of a modified version of what Etho used, it makes it tileable. You could actually put a ton of these together, and then get a piston right there, and place a block, and then you can place another piston in there. Now we have a full-on etho hopper clock, and the more items we put in the clock, the longer it's going to take. So this redstone block basically locks one of these hoppers so that they can't bounce back and forth. So while one of them is locked, the other one's emptying into the one that is locked, as you can see. So it won't let anything come out of it until it's, you know, unlocked. And so we're going to utilize this classic redstone mechanism, and we're going to put it with another classic redstone mechanism, and that's called a randomizer. And we're going to use a dropper and a hopper, and we can let's put a pick in, let's put a glowstone, let's come out 1 2 3 4 blocks, put a comparator there, and every time this fires, it's going to fire an item into the hopper here, and it's going to send out a short signal, a very short signal at that. And so what we're going to do is we're going to witness how this randomizes. So when we get the pick, we'll get a signal strength of 3, which will fire both of these pistons. If we get the glowstone, we'll get a signal strength of 1, and we'll only fire one of these pistons. Alright, let's see what we get this time. If we're lucky, we'll get the second one. No. Let me speed this up, because this is entirely too slow. Okay. Come on. There's the pick again. Give me a glowstone. Give me a glowstone. Come on. Oh, wow. Well, let me pull that out. And let's see what the glowstone looks like. We'll guarantee us a glowstone hit. There you go. The glowstone fires, you're only going to get one. But this is completely random. This is a 50-50 chance of either one of these hitting. Now from there, we're not going to use pistons to fire them. We're going to use dispensers. But there is a way. We only want a signal strength of 1. So we can determine redstone repeater. We can determine which signal we're getting by this. Actually, we want to we want to do this, but we want to run it into another block with a torch on it, and let's do that. Alright, now we should be able to see both of them. Okay, we got a signal strength of 3 there, and we only got 1 fire. Now what happens is what this does is it makes it be an exact pulse of 1, because this may turn off at a signal strength of 1, but if we have more than 1, if we have a 2, this will power, leaving this on, just as you've seen right there. So this will change, and this will power at the same time, and they have the same tick rate, so that the state won't change here, as you've seen again. Here, wow, we're getting really unlucky with a glowstone. Let's put a couple of those in there. That'll up the rate there. There you go. And that one fired. So this is the basic idea of what we're going to be building underneath here. And I think I'm going to go down and build it and doing all the figuring and stuff, and then come back and explain it to you. Alright guys, so the fountain's done. I've got the redstone done. And so let me just come down here and explain it to you. This right here is temporary. We will find a better location for the switch. This is the on and off, just a lever. So we've got this turned on, and it's locking this hopper, which for all intents and purposes deactivates this hopper clock. This hopper clock's only got 3 cobble in it. That's going to give us a fairly quick, and actually going to bump it up to 4. It's going to give us a fairly quick fire on the fireworks. And if you haven't seen this before, basically the hopper clock is everything from here back to there. So this doesn't count. Etho hopper clock. Then we have a randomizer here. We've got 2 two stackable items and 1 non-stackable, and it determines our pulse length. So what we have here, we have it set up. We're either, if we get a non-stackable item, or if we get a stackable item, one of the 2 stackable items, we will get only this set of dispensers activated. So pretty much it's going to be, on the first one you'll get 2, and then the next one you'll get just this one here. The dispenser above it will activate. And the reason for that is we have this line coming off of here, and we're powered through this block around here, and this will activate via update, activate this pulse extender here. So it looks much like the hopper clock over there, but instead of having 2 sticky pistons, it just has 1, and this one is a regular piston. And what that does is it allows this state to occur here. This piston no longer tries to pull back, so it'll push over here, and this one will push it back. But when it's done here, this piston can no longer try to fight this piston to pull the block back, and so it just simply lets go. So what we're doing here is, when that's going on, there's always going to be a power coming from this dot here on this side the entire time, because there'll constantly be blocks in here, because at the moment all the blocks are staying locked in the far hopper, But once we activate this and it pushes over, all the blocks will begin to fill fully in here. And so we'll get a full fill up of items in this hopper here, and a full drop of items, and all the items will drop out. So we get powered at a constant rate through this signal here, giving us a power here, which effectively deactivates this as a burnout clock. See, this torch isn't on and the redstone isn't on because it's burnt out. Once you power this, it will be updated, although it will not activate because the torch is converted at that point. When the power is lost from here, these will activate and you'll get 8 pulses. And so you get a rapid fire of not just this dispenser, but this one. So you'll get, let's see, 8, 16, 4 times 16 is 40, and then, or 4 times 10 is 40, and 4 times 6 is 24, so you get 64 fireworks. So you get a whole stack of fireworks firing at the same time once this pulse extender quits. And then if this is still running, it will then reactivate, and so for the length of time you get 48 blocks going from here and back, you'll get another 64 firing out. So at random, it'll seem at random, but it won't be at random how these fire out. So you'll either get one, and I didn't explain this. So if you get the sword, you'll get a signal strength of actually 3, but we only need the 2 here. So if you get a signal strength of 2, you'll actually activate both sides at the same time, getting 2 fireworks. And so I think this is a pretty nifty redstone setup here. Fit pretty well underneath the fountain, and yep, it's gonna be pretty awesome. So yep, I can't wait to show this off to the Lionheart people. So yeah, let's move on and go make some fireworks and give this thing a little test. Alright, we're going to try to do a little bit of firework crafting here. I've got some materials together, and so I guess the first thing we want to do is make the balls, and I think this gives a twinkle. Yeah, we'll see. I'm going to do half of them with these. Let's see. Small ball, red twinkle. Let's do, I guess I'm going to throw 10 diamonds into this. It's a pretty special event. Put those in, and yep, red trail. Basically we want to get a bunch, and I made creeper heads. Let me show you. I did those with yellow and green, and we can use our any mob heads whatsoever. Let's do a couple blue ones. Put that in there. Put your blue. Put your gunpowder. Just like that. Let's see. I don't know how many fireworks one of these will actually make. Let's see. Let's do an experiment here. Now we want to leave that alone. Gonna put that in. Let's see, let's do the green creeper face, and then let's see, where's the trail? Small ball. One of these got a trail. Okay, so we're gonna go green, and then we're gonna go, yeah, let's go yellow. And can we do a trail in there? Then we gotta put gunpowder. Let's see. Okay, so this is gonna make 3 because there's only, oh no, it made so many more than that, didn't it? Oh, I just made the flight duration rockets, didn't I? But I made 3 of these. To be honest, I'd really like to see what one looks like. Oh, what a waste. Didn't get to see the creeper face at all. Let's see. Oh, you gotta be facing like a certain way to see it. So basically, we don't want to mix the creeper faces in with... Well, guys, apparently firework crafting is pretty expensive and tedious. So I decided to spare you that a little bit and go into a time lapse of this because it's just really tedious. So, but we did craft up a whole bunch of fireworks, and like I said, this is a very expensive task. You gotta have all kinds of dyes, you gotta have plenty of gunpowder, you gotta have plenty of paper, and if you really want cool fireworks, you gotta have mob heads, you gotta have diamonds and gold even to make different shapes and stuff. So we've crafted up enough fireworks here to fill up a shulker box so that we could hopefully get at least a good show at least one time for now. And you know, we can restock and do other fireworks shows later and stuff, but to be honest, it took a lot of time here and a lot of patience, and honestly I wasted a whole lot of materials because I was crafting flight rockets, which is okay because I could stock them up in the shop. But you know, if I were kind of low on resources and didn't have the mob farms and stuff and the sugarcane farms that we have here on the server that I've built, then you know, you would want to be really careful with your resources, otherwise you would be wasting a ton and that you didn't have to spare. So just a heads up, guys, and a warning, just be careful when you're making fireworks, and make sure that you only craft what you need. And you can't do those, I'm pretty sure you can't do those in the auto crafting system either. you have to just craft them. So yeah, anyways, we're gonna jump back into the video now. The recording. Hey, what's up, guys? We are here with Stands Easy and It Spins right now. We're gonna do a little bit of a fireworks show to say happy 4th of July to all you Lionheart fans out there. Thanks for joining us. I'll check out Spins. He just went crazy there. Alright, guys, so as soon as it gets night, we are going to come back in the video and watch a little bit of fireworks with you guys. So thanks for joining us. Whoop whoop. Alright, guys, it's getting dark, so let's go ahead and start this fireworks show right here. Turn this lever on. Get back a little bit, guys, so you can see it.
Yay! Wow! Wow!
It's pretty cool.
Wow!
Spins.
Amazing! Wow! Whoa! Pink one.
He really is a little kid, isn't he?
He is.
Oh,
yeah.
there's a creeper. Those cost diamonds. No, those cost mob heads. Yeah.
Ooh.
A star?
Yeah. Gold nuggets.
Oh.
It's not over.
Wow. Wow.
I feel like this is like your big one.
No. It's
Creeper! Creeper! Oh, I saw. I saw.
oh, where'd that one go?
Hopefully, the fireworks don't come shooting onto us.
No, they
Burn
shouldn't.
our hair off.
They're all.
But none of you have.
Oh, that's pretty.
A couple stars in there. I saw that. That's nice.
Yeah. I mean, it'll keep going till it runs out. So I made a bunch.
This is how a show is supposed to be. Not like the one.
Yeah. Where did that one go? You see it?
Wow. Some of these are going off to space.
They are. They could be. They could literally just be duration rockets.
I said.
Whoa. Whoa.
Hi. I said.
Hi, Spins.
We're right next to each other.
So what do you think, guys? Did we do a good job? Did I do a good job with the
Yeah.
launcher?
You did good. You did do a good job.
Yeah, that's just a flight duration rocket. Yeah.
Whee,
Some few of those got in there by mistake.
whee.
Wait, there's a difference in the rockets? Jeez. The
Yeah.
more you learn.
No, dude, it's so extensive. It's so extensive to make fireworks.
Wow.
Well, guys, happy 4th of July here from the Lionheart server. We hope that you enjoy the fireworks show. It's been pretty epic, and it's still
Can I
going.
sit on one? I want to fly space.
Spence, such a little kid. Love him. Happy 4th of July, guys.